Hi guys, this is Keleena.
Hi, this is Marla.
And we're having fun in Ohio. Well, not really, it's storming. Well, today it is. Anyways, we have a little bit of an update for you after we talk about the Chicago workshop that we're going to be doing.
Yes, we wanted to remind you guys again that we are going to be doing a workshop in Chicago, me and Keleena, and 4 other people, Dio Veselinov, Debbie Dubois, Nagla Elshemi, and Terry Wilson. And this is going to be from June 29th, right?
30th.
June 30th. I mess it up every time.
To July 2nd.
Yes.
And some of us might be staying a day or two extra to do private sessions and readings and shifts, or if you're interested in that. We'll be available. So you need to contact us and let us know so that we make sure we make the correct arrangements.
Yes, let us know in advance. And it's going to be a really exciting time, isn't it, Keleena? Because it's not really been done like this before, has it?
No, there's going to be a lot of energy, an explosion of energy. And the workshop's going to have like shifting souls and light language, and Marla's going to be talking about astrology and answering questions and just working with you. The angels are going to be coming in. They're actually here now.
We're all channels, all 6 of us channel.
There's going to be channeling. There's going to be so much going on. There's going to be so much energy, and it's all to benefit everybody, to shift you in your ascension process. So even though it says it's for the twin flames, it's basically the ascension is for every soul. So I think that anyone could be invited to this.
Yeah, I reminded everyone the other day that they're not going to get into lasting union with their twin unless they ascend. So focus on your ascension first, and then your twin will come in.
There you go. Agree. Okay.
So if you want more information, we are going to post the link to the event in the comments, or you can go to my Facebook page, Twinstrology, or you can find Keleena on Facebook under Keleena Malnar.
And I will put it on my website, Keleena. It's just www.KeleenaMalnar.com.
Yes, and we both do private sessions as well.
Yeah. So
by Twinstrology.com and KeleenaMalnar.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, to the energies. I spoke about this a little bit in my energy update, but I'm hanging out with Keleena this weekend. It's a holiday weekend here in the States. And we were talking about this big shift, and we wanted to give you a little bit more information. So what's going to be happening astrologically as we have Venus making her transits towards the end of Aries, and she's going to be making a conjunction to Uranus, trining Saturn, sextiling Mars, aspecting the nodes of destiny, semi-sextiling Chiron, and also on the 2nd, the moon is going to be opposing Chiron and will be aspecting Venus as well. And so this is causing a big shift in energy and helping everyone get on their life path and clear up whatever karma is still holding you back. And by that, I just mean what belief systems, relationships, situations are you still attached to and not letting go of that's stopping you from shifting into your next level?
Right. Absolutely. And this came about tonight when I was talking to Marla, and I told her the vision that I got, which those of you that follow me understand my visions are a little strange and I have to interpret them. But it was a stampede of animals, which would represent the energies, all different kinds of energies, because they were different animals coming together in this herd, and then all of a sudden it just like going with full force towards everyone. So for me, it was the different energies coming in and combining. So it's the planets, is that what it is? The different planets? Okay, so she reads the planets and I got the animals. I don't know. So this energy is coming, and it's going to be coming full force at you. And it is, as I've spoken of before, a lot of times this stuff feels like it's shaking the core of inside of your body, and it's just like pushing you inside to purify and get this stuff out, not only in the physical body, but all of the bodies, and purifying, like you said, releasing the karmic situations, the karma from past lives. They attach to present. So, and don't, then here's the other thing, don't create more karma in this lifetime. You have to remember to live from the sacred heart. And if you live from here and answer everything from here, you're not going to be creating that karma. So, that was the information that started this conversation, and then all of a sudden it just kind of rolled, and we thought, well, let's put it out there. So Marla has some cards that were drawn. We were told that
so people might like experience some purging. I think
yes.
Not to put that out there, but you know, not to set that intention for you, but it's a possibility. Or because it's Uranus, you could have some situation dropped in your lap that you don't expect, or some situation suddenly
those could be fun though.
Blows up somehow.
But we have to look at everything in the point of view of that everything's coming in for a lesson, everything's coming in to clear us, everything's coming to teach us. So don't look at things in the wrong way, in a negative way. Think positive from it. Take from each situation something good from it. So,
you're very good at reminding everyone that we chose whatever we're going through. Yes, we chose it. So
yeah, we did. Absolutely. We've asked for it, we receive it, and we have to deal with it and move forward.
Yes.
Deal with it from here. Sacred Heart.
So we've also drawn 3 cards to assist you in the energy that's coming up. And the first card is Mother Mary, expect a miracle.
Yeah.
Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So Mother Mary's message is to have faith right now. No matter what situation you're going through or how things look in your life, it's time to have faith. And a lot of people have contacted me recently and said, you know, everyone's saying the twins are coming together, but my twin is still in a karmic relationship, or they're still not talking to me, or they're still not doing this. And, you know, my 3D situation looks nothing like what I'm being told in the 5D. So what do I do? Who do I believe? Like, and they're very frustrated and ready to give up. But Mother Mary is saying, you got to have faith right now, and you have to trust in your knowing and go to your heart space and
don't give up.
Yeah, trust what is there. Miracles will happen.
And they'll happen when you focus on yourself and do the work, the inner work you need to do. You have to clear yourself. You have to clear yourself. You have to release the old to bring the new, but you have to create this void within you, this emptiness, so that you have the room to bring in the new. Because if you don't create that emptiness, then it's like you're full, your cup is full, and there's nowhere to bring in the new. So you have to take out the old, which is the old karmic situations. It's the old past patterns and beliefs and the templates and stuff. Get rid of them, because you're creating that emptiness, that void, and you can start filling it with the new, the love that you're meant to share. But you have to remember, when you go through all of those clearings and all of those steps and everything, you've got to find the self-love first, because if you don't find that, you're not going to be able to fill that void just correctly yet. It's not going to happen. It's so pivotal for you to clear, to go through self-love, to find that, to move to Sacred Heart from ego, get out of that ego space, get out of the ego. And that's one of the hardest things to do, and a lot of people are jumping back and forth right now. But this is where we're meant to live. And when you can do that, and when you can stay in that Sacred Heart, is when the mother's coming.
My heart is like exploding right now, and I'm breaking out in a sweat. I'm so hot right now.
Here, feel all the heat on me. I get really hot when I channel, and there's actually angels here, and there's some light beings behind us. Because there's going to be some light language.
Good. And I find that whenever you're worried about what your twin is doing and why they haven't broken this or broken that, turn it around on yourself and just see. Be open to finding something within yourself that you still haven't let go of. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly what your twin is going through. It can still be something else you can find within.
Right. The other thing that I wanted to say is that there are so many out there complaining of what their twin is doing rather than looking at themselves and realizing that it truly is, it is you, the one that needs to do the work. They have their own work to do, but you've got to focus on yourself. So every time you go out there and you start writing on Facebook or in groups or whatever, my twin's doing this, blah, 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 and you start creating all this drama and stories and stuff, you need to stop that. All you're doing is standing in your ego. That's not from the heart. If you realize that, you start to realize that, you'll stay here and you'll start realizing, I need to do this for myself. I need to clear myself. I need to look at me. It's very important, very, very important to recognize that within the self. Let that stuff go. Drama doesn't do anything.
I don't think people
Nothing
realize when they post stuff in a group or on Facebook about their twin, and it doesn't have to be your twin. It could be about anybody. And then you get all these people writing all these negative comments. All that negative energy is now being directed to that person. Yeah. So do you want your twin to have all this bad energy being thrown their way because you posted something that they did, and now you have all these people butting into your situation?
And it lowers the vibrations of the whole conversation, all the people reading it, and it's just not necessary. Why create the drama, To me, it's almost like abusive to the group you're in or whatever you're doing. It's like, that's what we're getting away from. We need to be in our truth, and we need to be in love, not in ego.
Just be responsible for your own energy, I think, and the energy that you bring wherever you go. I think that's important.
Create the love, create the joy.
Yeah. Really, your life will change if you do that. Just in your own little circle.
Yes.
Okay, second card. Nematona. Sacred space.
I love her.
Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine.
My altar is back there, full of crystals and love. It's my sacred love altar. And she has seen what happens to me when I light my candle. It's like I go up in a flame, huh?
Yes.
It's so funny because I'm like, do you feel there? And she's like, I'm like, get closer, you feel it. She's like, nope, I feel it back here.
Yeah, it was very powerful. And her message, you don't have to create anything fancy. The most important thing is that you have a quiet space where you can retreat to. Because when the energies are intense like this, and the whole month of June is going to be intense, guys, you need to carve out some time to be alone, get quiet, get away from everybody else, and really meditate.
Go in
clear
nature.
Your energy. Ground yourself.
If you can get in nature, if you don't have a quiet place in your home, or you live in a busy apartment building that's noisy or whatever like that, get in nature, go to a park. Even meditate in your bathtub in a salt bath.
I was just going to say that. Make your bathroom a sanctuary. Light some candles. Bring some flowers in there.
That's what I love to do.
Sprinkle some rose petals in your bath.
And I like bubbles.
I don't like bubbles.
I like the bubbles. No, but it's so important to have your own sacred space so that you can go within. It's the quiet time that you need. It's that solitude, and it's that what was that? Remember the show Serenity Now?
Yeah, Seinfeld. Serenity Now.
That was so long ago. I haven't watched TV in 5 years, but I remember that one.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just best to get yourself away from other people's energies.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Unless they're like fun energy.
Yeah,
then you can hang out with them.
Yes, true. But if people are invading your space,
if they're being irresponsible with theirs and it's overtaking yours, run as far as you can. I'm just kidding. Although I do like to run.
Third card, Bridget, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right.
She's the warrior energy of Archangel Michael, and Divine Feminine version, the goddess.
Yes. And her message is speak your truth. Stand up for yourself. I feel like the energy is calling a lot of people right now to set boundaries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And
stand in your power.
Mm-hmm. Say what you have to say, and in those karmic relationships or karmic situations, speak up.
Right. If we don't speak up, those things, you're just going to remain stagnant. You don't move forward.
Yeah. And it's hard because many of you are empaths, and when you're very empathic, you have a difficult time confronting people or having angry words with someone because you can feel that very deeply. But it's part of your growth, necessary for you to speak your truth. I talked about it a little bit in my video the other day, that we are here to embody more and more of our higher self, and that requires us to be able to say what we need to say. You don't have to do it angry. You don't have to be judgmental, but you do need to stand up for yourself.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. And I feel like all of these cards, the things that we're telling you that you need to work on, the things that need to be done and everything, is creating the balance that you need to have in your life. And you need to bring yourself into peace, with the sacred space, standing in your truth. It brings in balance, because when you can speak your truth without having someone or something hold you back or being judged or whatever, you feel this burden lifted off of you. And that's when the miracles come in, after you go through these things. But it brings balance in your life, and balance is so important. And I'm not like saying just, the balance in the masculine and feminine, because that, yes, too, but balance within you first, so you center yourself and balance yourself, and you create that peace. When you have that, you can be in that secret heart, and you're in that love, and that love brings the joy. It's all about the love.
You're so right about that, Keleena, because we were even talking about this before. Like, having your sacred space, having your alone time, is what keeps you in your faith. If you're not taking care of yourself, it's hard. You don't have that center that you're talking about.
Right.
And then you lose your faith. You're very easily pulled off course by other things. And and you can tend to let people overstep boundaries with you.
Definitely.
And some are even, don't back down applies to your twin in some situations as well, because I'm hearing from a lot of people, they're not happy with their situation, but they're not doing anything to change it,
to move it forward. Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't take those steps that you have to, you're going to remain stagnant. I think I talked about that in my last video. Or maybe I wrote about it. I don't remember. There's so much coming through all the time. I don't know.
Like, if you can't speak your truth to your twin, a lot of times your twin isn't going to change if you are afraid to even tell them what's wrong.
Right. Yes.
Or what you're not happy about, or
how you feel.
Yeah.
Oh my. Why hold back? I'm sorry. I'm getting to that point. Like, I feel like to hold things back means you're not in your truth, but also we only hold ourselves back by not speaking from here. So those of you that have this throat chakra issue, I'm actually going to be bringing in light language right now to assist in opening that. That's why they've been balancing me while we've been talking.
The throat chakra is big right now. Throat chakra activation. So thank you, Keleena, for helping us.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So Meidän omia kieto ja kino niin me toshutta ne kine no tuttu takana bakiria so kote me kiana anoma adokrika so tsatare me kienta aya toku me kienta. Great. They're putting that lump feeling on me like everybody else is going to feel. Take it off, please. Onno pukotene setena ano muma ya ketoya shakarene ene kotoya na maikataya a anto mi kisisi yana ono mukota. If you wish for this to open you, you just need to say, I accept this healing from Keleena so that this will work for you. Pakonte me kienta, onto shutta me kiena ayaboya ayaka. No mayato me kienta o sukente meata o yae al mayato kunia se sentriento.
I feel the power of that.
I am like burning up. Akon tunesi dere makiana ayaba utumia e atako yese sentere untumia kianto una mi kianto o shitoro kototototo. Mantuma.
Namaste.
So that's one of the things that I do with my clients when I align their chakras and then clear their energies. One of the main things that always seems to be with the divine feminine is the throat chakra, because it's been suppressed for so long for women, divine feminine, to speak their truth. So not just in the feminine body, but there's masculine that came in more feminine. So it would be in them too. But that's one of the things that I do when my sessions is open. So this will work for you if you accept that healing. It's going to open your throat chakra. One second. Namaste. Okay, we're done.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, so I guess we're done, right? We have anything to say except I love Venus, because I love love. So we hope you all have a great week, and the rest of your weekend here, this holiday weekend that's going on. I'm not sure if it's going on in every other country. It's like lost with that stuff. But also, just check out the information for Chicago. Tickets are starting to sell. It's limited seating. It's going to be a great workshop. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to be able to see us channeling and doing all the other stuff. And I already know that Katumi is coming. And I don't think he's talking about ice cream anymore. I think we've moved on to a different dessert. Oh, I just heard chocolate mousse. Great. Wonderful. So we'll provide some of the information at the end of this video, and then we'll have it on our pages, websites, and timelines.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We love you.
Love you guys. Have a great week.
Yes. Ciao.
Bye.